A new report shows nearly 1/3 of inmates freed by Governor Andy Beshear's COVID commutation orders were later charged with felonies.
Republican lawmakers say that this shows the decision to release the people was a dangerous one. But Governor Beshear believes that the report doesn't paint an accurate picture. LEX 18's political reporter Carolina Buchek has the big story at 5:30.
Earlier in the pandemic, COVID quickly spread through Kentucky's prisons. So to help ease that situation, Governor Andy Beshear issued 2 rounds of commutations, freeing 1,704 state inmates.
I believe that the last round of commutations was fairly successful.
At the time, the governor explained that those who were let out of prison early were either deemed medically at risk or were within 6 months of finishing up their sentence for certain types of crimes.
Looked for those convicted of nonviolent, non-sex offenses.
But now, a report from the Kentucky Administrative Office of the Courts shows that nearly 1/3 of those freed by Beshear's orders have since been charged with a felony. The issue caused a heated debate at a recent legislative committee meeting.
This is not a small criticism.
Representative Jason Nemes, a Louisville Republican, requested this report over the summer. In it, it shows that out of the 1,704 inmates who were released, 553 of them have been charged with another felony by late this August, and 262 others were charged with a misdemeanor. So almost 48% of the freed inmates were charged with some type of crime. Representative Nemes says this is a failure on the governor.
My criticism, and it's very harsh, and I think perhaps not harsh enough, has nothing to do with the Department of Corrections. It goes directly to Governor Andy Beshear. These decisions were improper, they were dangerous.
But the Kentucky Justice and Public Safety Cabinet argued that this information doesn't paint a complete picture about Kentucky's recidivism rate, which is the tendency of a convicted criminal to reoffend. And Governor Andy Beshear also questioned the report, but he promised to look into it.
We're going to check every single person that got a commutation. We're going to see if they were charged with anything during the period they would have been incarcerated. Because remember, if they only had 6 months, it's been 18 months. And when I think that comes out, it's going to show the recidivism rate of this group is actually lower than our average. But listen, I'm willing to be responsible for the decisions we made.
In Frankfort, Carolina Buchek, LEX 18 News.